come for the festival of the thin bread, and it was time to kill the Passover lamb. So Jesus said to Peter and John, "Go and prepare the Passover meal for us to eat." But they asked, "Where do you want us to prepare it?"
Jesus told them, "As you go into the city, you will meet a man carrying a jar of water. Follow him into the house and say to the owner, 'Our teacher wants to know where he can eat the Passover meal with his disciples.' The owner will take you upstairs and show you a large room ready for you to use. Prepare the meal there."
Peter and John left. They found everything just as Jesus had told them, and they prepared the Passover meal.
When the time came for Jesus and the apostles to eat, the apostles got into an argument about which one of them was the greatest. So Jesus told them,
Foreign kings order their people around, and powerful rulers call themselves everyone's friends. But don't be like them. The most important one of you should be like the least important, and your leader should be like a servant. Who do people think is the greatest? A person who is served or one who serves? Isn't it the one who is served? But I have been with you as a servant. You have stayed with me in all my troubles, so I will give you the right to rule as kings, just as my Father has given me the right to rule as a king. You will eat and drink with me in my kingdom, and you will each sit on a throne to judge the 12 tribes of Israel. Jesus knew that the time had come for him to leave this world and return to the Father. He'd always loved his followers in this world, and he loved them to the very end. Even before the evening meal started, Judas had decided to betray Jesus.
Jesus knew that he had come from God and would go back to God. During the meal, Jesus began washing his disciples' feet. He said to them, "You call me your teacher and Lord, and you should, because that is who I am. And if your Lord and teacher has washed your feet, you should do the same for each other. I have set the example, and you should do for each other exactly what I have done for you."
While Jesus and the 12 disciples were eating together, that evening he said, "The one who will betray me is now eating with me."
This made the disciples sad, and one after another they said to Jesus, "You surely don't need me."
He answered, "It is one of you 12 men who is eating from this dish with me. The Son of Man will die just as the scriptures say, but it is going to be terrible for the one who betrays me."
During the meal, Jesus took some bread in his hands. He blessed the bread and broke it. Then he gave it to his disciples and said, "Take this, it is my body."
Jesus picked up a cup of wine and gave thanks to God. He gave it to his disciples, and they all drank some. Then he said,
"This is my blood which is poured out for many people, and with it God makes his agreement. From now on I will not drink any wine until I drink new wine in God's kingdom."